Hey everybody, Joel here. So working in the basement, I need to get a heat run over into this area in order to get some heat in this basement bedroom. And we're going to take this space right here and run over to the ductwork. Here's my furnace back in here, and the ductwork, it's all pretty tight up in here. That's the cold air return. Over on that side is the hot air plenum. So I've got to try to reach all the way across here and get a takeoff, 6-inch takeoff cut in over there in that other plenum. And this a heck of a reach. I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach it or not, but I'll see if I can get a hole marked out on the top there and use a right hand or a left hand tin snip, whichever one's going to work better for this round. I'm going to use a round here. I've got it down here. Round takeoff. This one right here, I'll use that. Got some other parts. Got to cut in a cold air return right in here also. I think I'm just going to go with an oval takeoff collar, and then I can go with an oval 90 and run right straight down that stud wall and get into there. This is a little bit different. I'm in Colorado, so we have to float our walls here. Treated bottom plate, and then that spike, it's a 60D nail, goes down into the bottom, and that holds the wall steady. Actually works pretty good. Originally from Minnesota, and this is definitely not how we did it, but that's the way we got to do it here. So right now I've got that nail lifted up a little bit because I've got to drill the hole just a little bigger. There's a slight deflection in the floor up above, and it rubs on the nail because I made the hole too tight. So I'll just make that hole a little bit bigger and get that driven back in. But anyways, I'm gonna see if I can get a hole cut in here, and then we'll go from there. All right, I got my drill with the step bit. Just wanted to show you how I got this hole started. I started with a little dimple on my hammer claw. Otherwise, that step bit just kind of likes to slide all over on that ductwork. Obviously, I'm kind of offset to the side just because I can't reach to the exact center. Not 100% sure if that makes a difference. I can't imagine air pressure being a little bit to the side, you know, an inch or two is gonna make all that big of a difference. So I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting, and I'll have to trace that out. So I'm cutting on a circle, and we'll see how this goes. All right, I've got the hole cut up in here. That was a bugger to get because I could just barely reach. So I've got to get it set down in and fold the tabs down, and with that part will be complete. And then I'll have to get my 6-inch duct in here, my lateral duct that goes over to the window. But one tool that came in pretty handy was this magnetic, extendable magnetic. Just in case you drop a piece into the ductwork, when you're cutting, you can use this just to fish it out, so you don't have something rattling around in there. And also, this is good just for picking up the pieces that were back in the on top of the duct, because it does not come out in one round beautiful little piece. There were several pieces, but like I said, I've got to get it the front here. I've got to pull down, kind of hold on it down while I fold those tabs in all the way around, and that's going to do it for that part. So this was a heck of a bugger to get in, but it is cut in and ready to go. So the next, okay, for how tricky it was to cut that in, I think this takeoff ended up pretty nice. I just cleaned up the dust that was around it with towel, and I should have done it before I even cut because I didn't get all the way around to the back. I got the best I could, but I can't see the back. But I got all the tabs folded down inside, back up to the duct to make it solid. But now I'm going to seal it up with some duct tape, not gray duct tape, but a good silver, actual made to stick and stay stuck for a long time. So I'll get that tape on now, and then we'll give it one last look-see. Okay, there we have it with the tape. I think it's pretty good. This tape is really sticky. I put it in about 3-inch lengths going around, and that just holds it in there really nice and firm. It's a Nashua tape. Let's see if you can see here. Oops, it's upside down. Nashua, but it's just a foil tape, and it's got a really sticky backer on it that you have to peel off. Works out really good. I've used it on many projects, and it sticks. So anyways, now we've just got to go ahead and get this run put in, and we'll get it all set up and taken care of. Okay, got this wrapped up. I put up this the boot here, and it's called a speed boot. I got it at Menards. I didn't drive these nails all the way home because I wanted to make sure I had it in the exact spot, but just gotta drive those home. I got the seam tape there, seam taped over here, taped up all the way back in. So we are looking pretty good. The wiring here and everything is just kind of run diagonally, not the greatest from when it was built, but that's all right. It's gonna get covered up anyways. But this was overkill, this speed boot. Menards was just out of the normal sealing boots that just tack in with a couple of flanges into each side. It doesn't have a gasket around it, this fancy seal off that I'll have to cut out when I'm done drywalling. But it is kind of nice to have. It went up really nice, kind of like a recessed can with those adjustable sliding brackets on there. So yeah, thanks for watching. This was a tough one to get cut in, but it all went in pretty good. Can't complain. So we will see you all on the next video.